So I start like honking my horn and I'm like, yo, like, hello, hello. And they hit the front of my car. And I'm sitting there like, what are the odds that the last 2 first dates I went on, there was a car accident? I swear to God, this is what I mean when I say God hates me, okay? Let's address the elephant in the room. So yesterday, right? Yeah, you remember yesterday I said, you know, I wasn't gonna stream because like I had a date. Hee hee ha ha. So, the date didn't happen. Yeah, that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? It did not happen. I'm gonna preface this with another story. So there's gonna be 2 stories in one, okay? So the last date I went on, or the last person I was casually dating to like kind of maybe, you know, get in a relationship with or whatever, was like 4 or 5 months ago, I think. I remember specifically, I picked this Italian restaurant for us to meet at because low-key, I like Italian food. And also, y'all know my taste buds plain as okay? So to be honest, like if I go anywhere that's a little too fancy, like it's gonna be obvious that I eat like a child, which could be, you know, we can get into that on like the 2nd or 3rd date. You know, you don't need to know like my diet consists of chicken nuggets, ice cream, and like, you know, applesauce just yet. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a later thing. So I pick Italian because at Italian places, they got a lot of carbs. And you know, I love carbs. There's like, I'll eat like 80% of the stuff on a menu at an Italian restaurant. So I was like, you know what? We ball. Okay. I'm going to an Italian place. So I always get chicken Parmesan because I feel like that looks like you're sophisticated enough to like be a functioning adult, but also it's just like fried chicken, cheese, and marinara sauce. So it's like, you know, still good for me. And I have been to this restaurant on first dates like 5 times. I just always pick this place for first dates, which like might be kind of weird to some people, but to me it's easier. Like that way there's no anxiety with the place I'm going to, you know, it's just easier. Okay, so I always pick this place with everyone. So to be honest with you, like the employees might know, and if one of the dates I took to that place end up going there again and I see them on another first date, like it would probably be an issue. But you know what? That hasn't happened yet. So we're good, okay? And I know the menu's good, so I can kind of eat whatever. Yeah, the employees are probably like, damn, he back with another broad. He back with another. My plan was we're meeting there at like 6 or 7, okay? I remember I took off streaming this day for this reason, okay? Or I streamed in the morning. I don't remember. I normally do one or the other if I have like a date. On the way to this date, I'm pulling into like the parking area for this like Italian restaurant. The problem is it's in like a big, like, it's kind of in like a shopping center. So there's like walking areas, there's pedestrians, there's a bunch of places to park. And so I pull in off the main road, right immediately onto like the ramp to get into the parking lot. And there's a car right in front of me. I can't back out because there's rearing traffic. So the parking lot is kind of full. It's a little bit, you know, crowded. And there's not a lot of room. So I kind of have to just wait for it to clear out so I can park. And so as I'm sitting there, you know, just waiting, the car in front of me starts reversing. And I was like, hello, hi, I'm here. Hello, I'm here. And it just keeps reversing. And I can't back up because there's traffic going like, you know, 50 miles an hour behind me. So I'm gonna die if I do that. So I start like honking my horn and I'm like, yo, like, hello, hello. And they kept backing up and they hit the front of my car. And I'm sitting there like, why? Like, yo, I'm on the way to this date. So now am I gonna be late to the date? Okay. Like I have to somehow figure out like how to get my car done, exchange insurance information. Hopefully the person in front of me that hit me like is willing to kind of accept the fact that it was their fault and not mine. Because if you get hit from the front because someone reverses into you, the other person can easily lie and be like, they rammed into me. And the person that gets hit from the back is always the one, the person that gets hit back from the back is always one that people believe is the one that got hit. But no, this person reversed into me. I was parked, I honked, I was like, yo, I couldn't back up. I couldn't even do like a quick reverse to save myself. Like it was cooked. I have no dash cam, no way to prove this. But anyways, as this happens, the person in front realizes they hit me. They pull forward, they start to get out of their car. It's this like 70 to 80-year-old woman, okay, right? And as she gets out of her car, it's on a little bit of a slope, like the ramp to get into the parking lot. Like the main road was lower than this area. And we were kind of right on the slope. She starts to get out of the car. she didn't put it in park. It was in like neutral. So as she gets out, it rolls back and hits my car again. And it almost knocks this like, decrepit lady like over at the same time. So now we got like an old lady that almost got knocked out. My car's getting hit again, and I somehow have to make sure the old lady's okay and make sure my car's okay, and somehow make sure this old lady is competent enough to exchange insurance information. And on top of that, I have to pray she's in a good mood and not trying to like lie and fraud the insurance company, so I have to pay for my own car. So I was like, so as the door like kind of like, not literally knocks her over, I go help her up. I literally go help her up. Like at this point, like my car is like the thing that stopped her car, and it almost hit her. And if my car wasn't there, the door would have like completely knocked her out, and like she probably would have got more hurt. So I help her up. She's like, "Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And I was like, "It's okay. Can you get in and pull your car forward? I was like, "Are you okay enough to like pull your car forward and put it in park?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me do that real quick." She gets in, pulls forward, puts it in park. It's actually in park this time. So then I'm like, "Hey, can I have your ID, insurance information?" So we're working on exchanging that. And this takes a bit. This whole process takes a bit. So I text the person that was on my date that I'm meeting up with. I've never met up with this person before on a date, right? And I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be late. Some old lady hit my car." She was like, "Oh, are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're fine. It's just I'm gonna be late." She was like, "Okay." And she went to a bar down the street to get a drink, because she was like, "Yeah, this might take a while." So she's like, "All right, I'm gonna just go to the bar down the road, go over there when you're done." And I was like, honestly, fair. So I'm dealing with this old lady, and eventually like I get it sorted. Then we have to wait for the parking lot to clear out. Then she moves, okay, and then I go forward. And after all of this was to park in this parking lot of this shopping center where the restaurant was. After all of this, there were no parking spots in the goddamn parking lot. So I got my car hit by this old lady who was born in like 46 or something crazy. For no reason. None. There was no reason. I could have just circumvented this and gone to like the parking garage down the road. So what I ended up doing is going to the parking lot or the parking garage down the road, and then I had to pay to park, and then I parked my car there. And keep in mind, the front of my car at this point is like completely beyond up. Okay, like the headlight hanging out. Like it looks like me when I wake up and I feel like in the morning and I don't really want to, live. I'm like, that's what my car looked like. Okay, it looked like it was drunk, fell over, and had like half of its face swollen from like hitting the floor. All right, it was not good. Okay, so I was like, okay, you know what, the insurance thing, I'll sort that out later. Let me just try to go on this date. So I go on this date. Okay, the date was fine. Okay, I was 30 minutes late to the date. I explain what's happening. We have a fine dinner. Long story short, me and this girl don't work out. Not because she was a bad person or anything, just because like I felt like she was kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't really joke with her. She was kind of like, yeah, like there was no, the chemistry wasn't there. So I got my car hit for no reason on top of that. Okay, so then when trying to get the car sorted with this insurance company, the old lady, when she made a claim with her insurance, which I think was like State Farm, she did it incorrectly. So when I gave them my information, they were like, "Who are you?" Like they were like,
Sorry, sir. We don't have a claim on file with the name Quinn Bennett. Are you sure this is the right thing?"
So what I had to do was hang up, call State Farm again, lie, pretend I was this lady. Okay, I just had my mom speak on the phone because I was like, "Mom, I've never done this before. Please help." So pretend I was this lady, give them her information, and then tell them, "Hey, this lady gave you the wrong info. She hit me. This is my name. I think she set up the claim wrong." And the person was like,
"Oh, okay, yes, understandable. We just need to do boop, 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 boop."
So then I'm on the phone for like an hour trying to fix this because she filed the claim wrong. I don't even know how she filed the claim in her own name, as if like her car was the one that got damaged unfairly. I don't know what she did. I don't know if it's because she was like, pushing 80 that she didn't really know how to do this, or if she was trying to like lie to the insurance company and make it seem like I hit her. It was one or the other. Okay, I don't know which one it was, but regardless, at the end of the day, her insurance company ended up paying to fix my car, and it was free. And the place I took it to, you want to know what they also did?
They washed my car too.
They washed my car too for free. They gave me a free inside outside car wash. Low key, best customer service at a car place I ever gotten. I dropped that thing off the next day, the front was fixed and it was all washed and stuff. And the lady that I was talking to was nice. She remembered my name. It was lit. Her insurance paid for it. Shout out to State Farm for helping me fix that. You know, what do they say? State Farm is always there, or they be teleporting and stuff in the commercials. Shout out to you, Jake from State Farm, okay? So this is a prelude to my current predicament, which is the date that should have happened yesterday. So I meet someone else, okay? I'm like, yo, you know what? Let's meet up here. We were gonna go, plan was we were gonna go bowling and then we were gonna get dinner, okay? Because like, I don't know, I feel like I'm tired of dinner dates. I wanna do an activity. So I was like, let's do bowling, okay? So we were gonna meet at this bowling place that was like halfway between where I lived and where they lived, okay? They lived a little bit further than I did from the bowling place, but also I was like, hey, can't drive super far if I don't feel well, and I don't really know how I'm gonna feel after this, so could we like go somewhere a little bit closer to me? They were like, okay. So as I'm leaving my house, about to get in the car to go meet up with this person for bowling, I get a call from them. And they're like,
yeah, I think if you're in the car, just turn around, just go home. I can't do the date today.
And I'm like, are you okay? What's wrong? They're like,
I just got in a car accident.
what are the odds that the last 2 first dates I went on, there was a car accident? I swear to God, this is what I mean when I say God hates me, okay? He popped me out chronically ill. I got arthritis at age 21, okay? Like, I dropped out of school. I literally am a professional jester for a living. I'm like kind of dumb, and on top of that, like I just have the worst luck when traveling, okay? Like every date I go on is a flop. I had a girl throw up on me on the first date. Like at this point, what the hell is happening, okay? Someone in chat literally said, honestly, your pursuit of trying to find love is admirable, because everything's trying to hold me back. I think God wants me to be single too, on top of being, you know, diseased and, you know, up beyond belief. Like, what? And so at this point, my luck is now contagious, I guess. Anyone that wants to, you know, do anything with me is like gonna have an issue. So I'm like, okay, are you okay? They're like, yeah, I'm fine. And then they send me like a picture of like their like neck, and it's like bruised. Cause like I think they like I spoke to them later that night. And what happened was they're like, I don't really know what happened. I was driving, I was fine, and then suddenly I was off the side of the road, flying in the air, and I landed in a ditch. And I was like, if that don't sound like some divine intervention, that don't sound like a curse to me, I don't know what does. How they don't even remember how they got off the road. They didn't even run into nobody. Nobody hit them. They were just like off that. I was like, who cursed me? I just want to know. Listen, I want to know what I did in my past life. Did I kill someone? Like, was I like a political, like war criminal? Like, did I like, you know, torture animals? Like, what did I do? No, like dead ass. What did I do? I just want to know so I can like understand if this is justified. Because if I did some crazy shiesty in a previous life, I understand. You know, even though it really wasn't me, I get it, you know? But I don't even know. I don't even know. That's what happened. So the date yesterday was canceled. And what did I do? I sat outside. I watched the sunset and called Jay on FaceTime and was cracking jokes. And that was it. And then me and the bird bestie were sending each other offensive Instagram reels for like an hour straight too. That was it. That was it. Jay was laughing his ass off. He was like, how does this always happen to you? And I'm like, honestly, bro, I don't even know. I don't even know. At least this time I wasn't the one in the accident, but like, that's not me saying I'm happy the other person was in the accident. I'm just saying like, you know, if it was me again, I'd be like, damn. You know, at least there's some hope. It's not me this time. So maybe it's just like an accident and it's not some like divine thing or bad luck. You know, maybe. So, you know what? I've given up. You know what? You win, okay? The parasocials, y'all win too, okay? I'm gonna be single. You know what? There's no reason not to at this point, because like the universe doesn't want me to be happy, okay? The parasocials don't want me to be happy. Honestly, maybe I should start licking the microphone and saying that's my girl and shit, because I think maybe at least I'd profit off of me being single at that point. Because like if I'm gonna be forcibly single, I might as well pretend like, you know, I'm parasocial so I can get the benefits of being single. Because at this point, I'm not parasocial, okay? So in case I do get in a relationship, y'all don't care. But at this point, I'm never going to. So I might as well just, lick the mic and be like, and make more money. Because what am I getting out of this single deal? Nothing. Like, what did I do? I just want a reason. Okay, and this isn't even like my 13th reason. This has to be like my 173rd, point two. Because it didn't. If I was in the car crash, it would have been 74th. But since it wasn't, it's like point two. 0.5. We getting there. But like, damn, what did I do?